welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Claiborne, and welcome to yet another project. So this isn't really a new project. This is finishing up the front, the facade of the barn, the pole barn for the animals. So remember, originally I wanted to do the front of the barn in all wood, and then I was going to put in the bottle windows here and here, and then we're going to buy an old vintage door for the front. So the only part of that that has changed is I don't think I want the front of it solid wood at this point, and that's because I noticed that I love standing at my door of my cabin and being able to look in and watch my hens pecking and scratching on the ground. So I don't want to block that view. I want to be able to keep an eye on them. So instead, my son-in-law was kind enough to stack up some extra wood for me, told me to use it in the best of health, however I wanted. And so I'm going to turn this old wood, this upcycled wood, into just a few pickets along the front. I'm not going to dog ear them or anything like that. They're just going to be cut off straight and even with this. And then the bottle windows are still going to go here and over here. And then we're still going to get the vintage door. And then I'm going to paint everything one color, including the coop, the new egg laying nest, which I found an egg in there. So yes, so the lights on them overnight is helping them stimulate back into laying eggs. And that was so convenient to just reach in there and grab an egg. And I didn't have to go inside the coop anymore. I can get my eggs from the outside now. Absolutely love it. And so yeah, so we want all of this to match one color. So I laid out everything to get started. So basically I'm going to add pickets and I'm going to paint today. And I think that's all I'm doing today, besides putting a few roofing tiles on this one rabbit hutch where his roofing tiles are missing. So I assembled everything. So I'll just quickly run through, have all of my paint supplies, my gallon of paint, the trays, the liners, the different kinds of brushes, the doohickey that opens your can, what is that called? Your paint can opener thingy? Yeah, that. I have 2 drills, one for pilot holes and one is set up for the screws. I have the screws out to put the wood into place. I have the roofing nails. Oh, I have to get a hammer. Have a level so that my pickets will be straight. I have my square. I have my carpenter's pencil. I have my measuring tape. Have my circular saw. And oh, my drill bits. I specifically asked my husband to pick me up some DeWalt drill bits because I'm forever searching for the proper drill bit, and so he went out and got me a whole box of them. And then I have the red paint. Oh yeah, we're doing the old vintage ladder. I'm right here. We're doing it in a bold red. Thank you to my friend down in Florida, Zany May. She's the one that suggested I go with red, and I think that's a beautiful idea. And so the trim work is going to be in red. Got my sawhorses. Got everything ready. I got coffee. Coffee's the main thing. Yes, I have coffee. All right, that's it. So let's get started. I measured all my boards that I consider my pickets and marked them and sawed them. And one tool I forgot to mention was a clamp. You gotta have a clamp when you saw. So those are gonna sit here and dry. And I started to paint the frame and I thought, what the heck am I doing? That frame is probably not even gonna stay because we still have to buy the door. Okay, so now I'm ready to move on. And I'm gonna start from the right and work my way to the left and do all of my painting under there. Hopefully Rosie stays out from under my feet. You hear that, Rosie? So I got the front and side and back of the coop painted, as well as that little nesting box that's attached now. It's now officially part of the coop. And I'll just call it the egg catcher. And I got my pickets up. I don't know what you call these, you guys. It's just a board, but I just call them pickets because it kind of looks like a fence, you know. So yeah, this one here, about an inch long, but oh well, whatever. Okay, so I like it much better. So now I have to paint the other side of the coop, and I have to paint the hutches. And it's such a gorgeous day. It's just super duper windy. But I do want to caution against working with chickens. Come here, you little brats. Come here. Chick, 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 chick. Come here. Sure. See that? They're insane. Yeah, they think everything is food. They think there's some kind of magic food right under my boots. It must be magic corn seed because everywhere I step is where they want to be. And you can't set anything down. They don't know the difference between a drill and cracked corn. A paint pan. You cannot set a paint pan down around chickens. So half of them have paint on their feathers, but some spots, not like their whole feather. Like her, she got a little bit of paint. But also I want to say it's really hard to paint down low where chickens are, because when you move, like those trash cans to paint, they want to scratch, and then it scratches all that straw and dirt up on your fresh, clean paint. They're driving me crazy. I know, I should have locked them up, but it's such a beautiful day, and they all been out here enjoying it. So, you know, I complain about them, but I really wouldn't have it any other way. All right, so now that I got the pickets done, I'm gonna move on to the bunny hutches and those roofing tiles. So the girls just had room service, so excuse us. May we visit? Can we visit? I just want to show off your house. So this is their house. Everybody kind of has their own bed. Yeah, my girls aren't spoiled. And then some of them sleep up here, and they have their little bed. And they have their heat lamp, of course. And they have their little roost. They have plastic on their window and their door through the winter. And then this water in here, because of the heat lamp, it never freezes. And then they've been using this, jumping up in here. And that's 2 today. Thank you, girls. And they have a nest there, and they have a nest there. And then it has a door there where I can gain access to these from the outside. That's my girls' house. Well, the sun is getting low in the sky, and I feel like it's time to start putting away tools, which takes as long as getting out tools, and get ready to settle everybody down for the night. I can finish painting the hutches tomorrow, but I did get to his roofing panels. Roofing tiles. All right, end of day 1. I'm actually going to call this project finished for now. This is the most I can do. There will be some more work done on this barn, but I wanted to show you how cool the color matched between the buildings, between Shaggy's and the other buildings. Not bad for guessing, because I forgot to bring a piece of the siding with me. Again, I went with Valspar, Season Flex, semi-gloss, and this one is in Feline Frolic. Okay, just going to show real quick how the outside came out. So it is the feather and fur barn. Love, love, love the red ladder. I haven't hung it yet. It's still drying. Absolutely love it. Let me take you inside and show you a quick tour. So if you are considering getting chickens and haven't had them before, and you've perused through those really cute posts on places like Pinterest and stuff like that, where people use linoleum and curtains and really cutesy things on the inside of their coop, I'm here to tell you that chickens are very dirty animals, and that will only look good for a very short time. And you would be better off to spend more attention and time and energy on the outside of their coop and keeping it nice looking, keeping the inside clean, and never paint or treat the inside of a coop or hutch. So here we have the Featherwood Community Building. That's where the ladies hang out, and they pay their rent. And over here we have the Hairway condos, and we have units 1, 2, and 3. The bunnies are in there chilling. Eventually, on the other side, I'll have Doe Avenue, because my daughter raises bunnies, and I recently lost my doe, so I'm going to be replacing my doe with a really beautiful little gray doe that my daughter is holding for me. So I am the renter of these units. I rent it out. I collect the rent in the form of eggs or bunny poo for compost. I am Uber Eats. I am the maintenance. I am security. I am all of that. So that's why I named it after community buildings and condominiums, because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm the renter lady. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Maybe next time when we get together, I'll be working on their little pasture out here. Can't wait to get started on that and clean up that whole area for them to have more space. All right, you guys, much love and light. Blessed be.